Yeah, we're rolling. Number 76. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Oi, on the cast.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Justin and Jenna, double J, in the house. Cheers, guys. Oi.
Boy.
You know, can I just say something real quick? I've had enough of The Rock.
Oh, you too?
I've had enough.
Why?
And Kevin Hart.
And Kevin Hart. I've
I've
had enough,
of
man.
them as a team. They're like
Thank you.
they're like the
I said the
they're like the
same thing
Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito version
yeah.
of now.
Yeah.
I fucking see a Chase commercial, and it's one of them motherfuckers, dude. And then I see something else. I'm like, God damn it, dude. All right, man, let me look at Chappelle do something.
It's cheeseball central, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Cheeseball.
Hey,
I've
listen,
had
they're
enough.
making money.
I know.
Can't fault them. For
No,
making
I
money.
look.
But you do irritate me when you're doing it.
I ain't mad at it. Just because you're making money, don't mean you're not being a
irritating me.
cheeseball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
you know.
Kevin Hart used to be so funny.
You know, I never thought he.
I thought
no,
he
I mean,
was
no, he's a
hilarious.
funny person.
No, I mean
but
like
He's
his
funny.
stand up. I thought his stand up was really funny
I
in
don't
the
think his
early
stand-up's
days.
funny.
In the early days, he
I
didn't
thought
didn't hold anything back.
He was funny, but he wasn't. I knew he wasn't going to be one of those dudes that was like say Chappelle.
No,
you
definitely
know,
not.
fucking somebody that I knew years down the road I'm still going to like. I knew that from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean-
like Ian said, it's kind of like cheesy.
He's
and-
cheesy.
and
He's a
fucking-
cheeseball. But he is funny. I was watching a Scary Movie, and he plays
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's so
Oh,
funny.
the best one is
Yeah.
what is it? School Dance. You seen that one?
Nuh-uh.
Oh my God, Ian. this
School Dance. Is it one of those
Kevin
satires?
It's Kevin Hart. Dude, there's a gang of people in it. Mike Epps, fucking. Dude, it's funny as fuck. You got. To check
Are
it
all
out.
those popping up on Netflix? Because we were just watching Friday and the next Friday.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Those are great.
Those are great.
This one's not on Netflix. I think it was on HBO Max actually, but I'll check it out. But fuck it, dude, it's fucking funny as fuck, dude. It's one of those that's when you see all these dudes lined up. It's even got a Fez from fucking 70s show in it and shit, but he plays a cholo. And you don't even know it's fucking him until fucking.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, you see
He's
him.
not playing that dumb sloppy voice.
No, you buy
that he's
his
got?
cholo, dude. It's fucking
Okay.
good. And Kevin Hart is fucking Eazy-E, but they call him OG Pretty Thug. You know?
All right.
he's got the Jerry going on and shit.
All
Dude,
right.
you know, they're rolling in the Impala.
That's
It's
funny.
funny.
I just listened to an old Howard Stern where the guy what's his name, Valderrama.
Wilmer Valderrama.
Yeah,
Wilmer
Wilmer
Valderrama.
Valderrama.
Wilder fucking something.
Yeah,
Wilmer or Wilbur or something like that.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah,
That's it.
Chumbawamba, whatever. But
Wilbur Chumber.
anyways, yeah, he claimed that he took Mandy Moore's virginity on the show, and then the friend of Mandy Moore ended up calling in and being like, he is a liar. That is 100% liar. And it became a whole thing.
No shit.
And it was
I
like,
didn't
why
know.
would...
Wasn't Mandy Moore dating Zach Braff at that time?
Yes, Mandy
Yeah.
Moore was dating Zach Braff. And the only reason I know all the cheesy stuff because I love Howard Stern show. Used to love the Howard Stern show. And but yeah, that's a great little controversial thing because he kind of gets down and talking about banging her and shit, like banging out Hollywood chicks. And you're like, fuck yeah, Wilbur, let's go. Wilmer, whatever.
I think it's Wilmer.
Wilmer.
And it's bullshit, though. So if one's bullshit, they're probably all bullshit.
Well,
right?
you're telling me he's not slaying though? Like,
No,
look,
he's got to be slanging
Come
the
on.
D, dude. You know, come on. You
I mean,
be on 70 show. Dude.
who knows? I mean, he could have the curse. He's a good-looking guy that got a big acting role, and he's got a problem with his dinghy or something.
You know, like
He's got a-
I mean, I
he's
look
got-
at
he's
most
got a
of the
weenus.
broads on any of these shows. Fucking Married with
Yeah.
Children, dude. You got Kelly and you got fucking Peggy. I always like fucking Peggy.
Me too.
man. Jesus.
Me too,
Christ.
100%.
Yeah, dude.
Because you always had a thing for MILFs anyways.
I always liked
Well,
the MILFs.
Yeah, we did.
Big
We did.
time.
We did.
Yeah.
That was-
Yeah, anything almost now, I keep going up. Anything younger than 30 now. Now I'm going, ugh.
Yeah, fucking children. She's still wearing a backpack.
Yeah, they're so stupid.
You know.
I don't know how they're so dumb. The kids are so dumb now. I don't know how are they dating? Like what? I'd love to be a fly on the wall at one of their little dates.
They have apps for everything, dude. They
Yeah.
fucking got apps for fucking.
Well, they got to go on some kind of date. Like, what's the date?
I think in high school because they all hang out. I think
Like
kids
at some point, they
Yeah,
gotta,
I think that kids in high school and college though, because they all have groups of friends and they hang out and they're actual out in the social scenes. They don't always just use apps. Like they actually kind of end up dating like people really dated.
I'll
But
be
then
honest
after
with you,
you're
I don't know that age bracket. So
yeah, then after
I
you're
couldn't
out of
tell you.
your
the only frame of reference I have is when I drive to the gym past the school. That's all I got. I go, hey, look, they're holding hands with masks on. That's weird. Right? What do you do when you kiss? Do you kiss fingers through the mask, you little fruitcakes.
I felt the mouth open through the mask. It's true love.
Yeah.
But
How's the BJ
that's
happen?
what I think. I think that it's once you have a daily 9-to-5 grind job and you're on your first marriage or your first divorce, then
Yeah.
it's after that first divorce people stop like dating people stop dating like naturally, or after they hit like 25, then they start going into apps.
Well, when you call dating, see, here we go. Here's the categories. Because in dating, you got just trying to get laid. And then somebody's trying to find the one, which is the lamest thing ever to do. But they are, especially women. Women are their clock is ticking. They need to find a man. So they'll settle down with the first mask-wearing fruitcake they find.
Some dudes are a lot like women when it comes to that, though, because I've seen dudes where they're like, I'm getting old, and I figure I should do that. I'm like,
I think I need to have a kid.
I'm like, you figure you should do that? Why?
Why?
You guys fight all the fucking time.
Yeah.
What, that's going to make... Oh, well, I think it'll get better after we get married. I'm like, now you're that hopeless little teenage girl that was like, if I get pregnant, he'll love me.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's a weird move. But here we go. If your whole goal in life was to be married and have kids and have this beautiful family, but you haven't found the one, then what do? You got to do something, because if that's your goal,
Yeah, that's when they turned to eHarmony with all those fucking smiley ass fag faces.
I think they all
Right,
go to church,
but if
that's why I don't see them.
Oh, church.
church is the way to go.
Church is a really good way to find somebody who wants to like actually get married and have kids.
But like Tinder and all that stuff, I mean, that is killing it for. I mean, the people are getting hooked up. People are having sex. They're especially having sex.
Most of my friends have found their husbands on dating apps.
Yeah, see, we're in a new world.
When my brother Shane said that he found his overflowing glacier of a woman as a wife,
What?
I had to say that because I'm looking right at Al Bundy, dude.
Is she a big girl?
Dude, that is just saying the
She
nice
had-
words. Big is a small word.
She had 3 other big girls orbiting around her. A fat woman sloshed into the shoe store today, and she said this shoe split at the sides. I said, "Well, much like an elevator, lady, this has a 2-ton weight limit."
Yes, dude, she is the biggest, man. I had this birthday party for my little girls one
And
time.
she took up the whole room?
I got like 8 pizzas, right? From right up the street. We're having it at the park and shit. Archie's there, fucking. This chick comes up fucking wearing like some moon boots. I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it. With some
Like gigantic
like
platforms?
Napoleon Dynamite boots.
Okay.
And she comes up and fucking we get these pizzas, and as soon as the fucking thing opens up, I was like, all right, let's get some to the kids and shit. Man, I swear I just turned, talked a little shit for a few seconds, then came back and my dad was like, we need to get more pizzas, and I was like, what the fuck happened to him? He was like, man, she was just taking those things and acting like they were little pepperonis and like,
Whoa.
Jesus.
Are they married?
yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
No.
Is your brother big?
No.
No,
How's that work?
He's thin, huh?
He's...
Some guys like that. Some guys
Hold on.
like they got a smother fetish.
Hold on.
He's
I have a theory.
about the same size as me, maybe a little bit heavier. But yeah, but not big. So if he fucks her, it looks like a G-string.
They look like the number 10.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I was picturing. Yeah. You know that Far Side where they got the fat lady that sat on her dog?
dude,
Just stuck in the butt crack.
This is it.
Well, I mean, nowadays there's more big women than ever. So you got more to choose from. If you like them big, this is the time for you, man.
I like them big.
This is the time. and they're wearing G-strings, and they got the booty shorts.
Oh,
Yeah, because
dude.
you got. It's women's lib all over again.
I like
it's
it.
It's us being able to be like, I like my body. Go fuck yourself.
I like it.
Hey, who's the dickhead though that made the fucking stretchy pants big enough for some of these chicks, dude? Because you know what I'm talking about, dude.
Oh yeah, it's all in the.
Listen,
They're stretched out beyond their max. I could see the pattern on your panties.
You can't have fabric discrimination. Leggings are comfortable.
Hey, it's a business. It's a business. You got to sell.
But
No
when
fabric discrimination.
when the lady is too big, so I'm at Compton Courthouse one time.
Get that mic up.
Oh, and it gets super thin.
Oh my God, it was stretched out beyond its limit, and I can tell she was not only wearing
Because the pattern's no longer
zebra
a pattern.
panties, but she had the blasted stretch marks too, so you couldn't tell where them
Oh,
zebras stretched
shit.
and started with the panties.
God
dude.
bless it.
I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's her wearing.
like
She's
it.
wearing
It's
tights.
It's
wearing
enjoyable.
tights.
But some of these
no,
some
that
of
was
these
not
pants.
enjoyable, dude. Not at all.
This
dude.
chick at the gym today had a giant buttocks, right? Giant. It's on its way to being okay, but it's all in her butt. Like it, the way the pants are, it has like the scrunchy, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, scrunchy butt.
And then, but it goes.
It's a style. It makes everybody look like they got a
But
wedgie.
it goes in her butt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop looking. I'm like, it's totally separating
Up
each cheek.
it's
Yeah,
up in there.
that's a
it
style,
ate it.
baby. That's a style.
It was
Like
tripping me out,
women
man.
are buying pants to make it that go up their butt to make their butts be lookable. Like
Now,
look at 'em.
Can I sound like an old man real
Didn't
quick?
you just have like an issue a couple weeks ago with a girl that's like showing off her camel toe? Like that's a thing now too.
I mean, I didn't have an issue. I saw it.
No, but that's a thing now.
Well,
Yeah, the camel toe is
camel
on
toe's
purpose.
The camel toe's always been a thing. They have
No, but on purpose?
No,
They have
like girls.
panties
Yeah, panties
that
to make,
have fake toes on them, dude.
Are you serious?
I
Yeah.
swear to God, dude.
that started first in Japan or not
yeah.
in Japan in like
It
Asian
was,
countries.
It was with the chopsticks, dude.
Dude.
And
Yeah. Hey,
Jesus Christ.
what? What's so funny? With the chopsticks. I heard it.
I got a bunch of Asian friends, dude. That's all I tell them.
No, it's hilarious.
That's all I tell them.
But yeah, so that's an Asian thing, or is camel toe?
Yeah, dude. It's like they use panties in the fucking vending machines and shit, dude. That's
Yeah.
only,
They're weird,
Yeah,
dude.
that is strange.
They're fucking
Yeah, but
weird.
the thing is, like
Yeah,
all these.
Even when I was a child, dude, and
All these Asian
hadn't been laid yet, I would have never gotten that desperate.
Hell no.
All these Asian fetishes now are becoming American trends, though.
That's fucked up.
Like, no.
My conspiracy mind going crazy.
Look at the cosplay, like the costume play anime thing has become. It went from Japanese girls in fetish porns
Yeah.
to mainstream white girls dressing up like Japanese hentai characters.
You do got a point there, because
That's
I've
true.
seen that
See?
shit. We've had a few of
true.
them live in my building and shit,
Dude,
dude. Yeah.
K-pop
Shit's
is the
strange.
biggest fucking music in the world right now. K-pop.
K-pop is? Oh,
Yeah.
What's that? Backstreet Boys?
It's Korean pop.
Korean
K-pop
pop
is
music.
the biggest world.
Yeah,
biggest music
what
in
was
world right now.
the
BTS is the biggest
Yeah,
music group in the world.
yeah, that
right
one.
now.
I think they
I
sold
love
out.
them.
They sold
I
out
love
the
them.
Staples Center 3 nights in a row.
I
Really?
love them.
Yeah, and you're just like, they're Korean. Like,
But they all look like Korean vampire, like Korean vampire.
Oh, they're the-
freaking,
they're the gayest.
Anaheim
They look-
or Anaheim anime characters.
they are getting their cheeks blown
They're so
out.
beautiful. They're so pretty.
Blown out.
Like, I don't understand how their skin is so clear.
That's a lot of jizz, dude.
Hey, just
Hey,
get it in.
Smother me.
you know what? The Korean skincare is the #1 skincare regimen now across the world, like different Korean brands. And
Yeah.
because their skin is so beautiful, it's probably full of jizz.
It's probably full of
I
jizz.
do believe they
Hey.
came up with the bukkake.
Yeah. Hey guys. Yeah. Bukkake I think is an Asian thing.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bukkake's
So
a Japanese
you need
word.
to tell all your girlfriends you want your skin to look good. You gotta start rubbing semen.
Start, you know.
I swear by it for vocal cords.
but it
Your
ha-
throat sore?
It has to be manly
help
semen.
ya.
You can't get semen from a sissy though. It has to be like manly semen.
Yeah, because otherwise you're gonna sound like Elton John.
Yeah.
Like
It
it's-
it
I don't
goes
think
worse.
anybody's gonna care about sounding like Elton John. Though. He sold
would.
millions of records.
It gives you open sores if you get it from sissies. Just sit in that. Just sit in that. Hey,
you get the monkey bumps. Dude.
yeah. Did you
Monkey bumps. Bump, bump.
Did you hear the podcast I put out today? It was
Oh, the short one.
I was calling rappers gay.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I did, and I
I'm
was
standing by it.
And it's funny because the first one
a lot of them.
that you were talking about when you said rats, I was like that Tekashi 6ix9ine
Yeah.
motherfucker. And you said it, and I was like, God damn, that's fucking funny, dude.
See?
And then when you're talking about exactly what I thought about Machine Gun Kelly, the first time I heard this fool's name, was coming from Drew because he was like, dude, this dude can rap, and I
Okay,
was like,
sucks.
and I was like, all right, well, let me hear it. So I seen it, and he was at like a record store or some shit, and he was just free flowing. And it was decent, all right. You know, I fucking dig a lot of the music that he does and shit. But when it came to this guy, I was like, but it's not my cup of tea, dude. You know, and the dude's like, you know, probably 105 pounds and got, you know, fucking
Yeah, wet.
yeah,
Dude, he's
tattoos all
so
over the place.
He's a sissy. He's got anarchy sign on his stomach. Like, go fuck yourself, you poser.
What do you know about that shit, kid?
But my thing was, it's so weird how these sissy ass rappers are taking like gangster names,
badass motherfuckers.
But not only,
names.
but I'm saying real names. The real Machine Gun Kelly was called Machine Gun Kelly because he preferred to use a Tommy gun. Nah, see, he'd use that fucking Tommy gun, man. And his name was George Kelly Barnes, and he was a fucking bank robber, and he's based out of Tennessee. Like, this motherfucker was an outlaw, a real outlaw. So I'm just gonna take his whole name.
His whole persona, everything badass about him.
Yeah, but here's what's happening though. They do that. Name any Italian gangster. There's a rapper named after this gangster,
and that's fucked up.
It's stupid.
Because I know.
You know, like Donald Glover, the comedian actor
I
guy,
know what he
right?
did, yeah.
Like that whole your rapper name. Like he made a computer simulation that you put your name in. This is now your rapper.
He didn't
name.
make it. There is a computer.
Yeah, okay.
There's an app.
Yeah, and that's
you
how
can
he
put
got
your name in, and it'll give you a rapper's
And that's
name.
how he got
So
his
it's like-
rapper name. His rapper name, which he's actually made albums under, and he's not a bad rapper, but it was a joke, and it went too far. His is Childish Gambino.
What was
the
ours?
Gambinos are stoked about that.
What was ours? The porn star name was your first animal, and
The street you lived on.
In the street you live on. Yeah, the porn star name.
Remember
Yeah, that
shit?
was fun.
Yeah.
What's yours? What was yours?
Fuck. What was mine? Fuck. I don't remember the first animal that I had anymore.
Well, name an animal. Name the street.
The first one that you thought was your own, like that was your best friend.
Pimenta Sid.
Pimenta Sid. Not bad. A little hard to pronounce.
Pimenta Sid?
I would switch it. Sid Pimenta.
Yeah,
that would be your porn
I
star.
like that.
I like
Sid
that.
Pimenta.
What's yours, baby?
Mine was Asa Chadway.
Whoa, that's a great one.
That's fucking pretty cool.
Asa
That should
Chadway.
have been my stage name. Asa Chadway.
That just sounds like you want to slap a motherfucker, dude.
Right?
I like
Asa
it.
Chadway.
Yeah.
Not Chowdway, Chadway.
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 Chadway. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Mine's sick. Tigger Cardale.
Yep.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
I remember that.
It's Tigger Cardale. You all ready?
Tigger Cardell and Asa Chadway coming in to sit on the panel there at the AVNs.
Dude, are the AVNs still going?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go to the next
Yeah.
one.
You know
You
what?
want to go? We'll do a podcast from there. You want to go?
Sure.
Yeah.
Last time I was at
All right.
AVNs, I ended up in weird situations, man.
Let's go to the AVNs, man. I think that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah, look at all the fucking.
I bet you because you got a podcast, we could probably get a press kit or a press release.
I'll
situation.
try.
Yeah.
I mean, do they care how many listeners do you have?
I don't think so. It's porn.
Yeah. Be like, hey, we watch porn. They're like, yeah, everyone does.
Yeah.
You seen that episode of Family Guy where it has that Asian porn star? Asa Kira. Asa
Okay, yeah.
Kira.
No, I don't.
I'm
think
sure.
I remember
Anyways,
that.
she's a big porn star. But anyways, she's on Family Guy, but she's not a cartoon. She's the real Asa. You know, they do a flashback,
She's doing a couch sitting.
and then they go, and she does it like it's a flashback, and she's doing the casting call, you know, and then after they're done, some older guy walks up to Peter, and goes, by the way, who is that Asian chick? He's like, don't act like you don't know. Right? And then they called it back again at the end of it. Like Brian goes, oh, by the way, who was that Asian chick? He goes, you know, Brian.
Nice.
Because if you look up any porn, there's 8 million views on any one,
Yeah.
right? Just any one.
Damn near.
I look up weird ass shit where nobody sees anybody's faces and things are blurry, and that's still got like 20 million.
It's got
views.
20 million views. So
yeah, because that's on the Asian countries too, because they can't.
here's what I want.
I look up weird ass.
Here, wait,
shit,
I want to
though.
look up.
Like, I don't know how that stuff isn't.
I'm gonna look up
They can't fucking show that. That's why
porn stats by what state? Maybe. Let's see if that's.
Yeah, there you go. I like that.
Let's see who's.
But the most populated states are going to be the ones with the
Okay, here we go.
numbers.
Boom. The New York Post puts this. New York Post are full of pussies.
The
Though.
New York Post is. This is news.
I know this is news. Pornhub releases top porn searches per state during election week. Everyone's just like, Trump.
Let's see who's really winning here.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's the polls here? See what we can find. Of course, I think it's just clickbait though.
But yeah, all that shit's gonna be, dude. You're not gonna run into anything legit.
Yeah, I think this.
And
this
you know
is all-
what? You know what's stupid on a lot of these fucking porn sites too now is how they name the shit. You know, like you just see a good-looking bride with the dude banging her, and you're like, hell yeah, I wouldn't mind watching that. And then you click on it, and it says stepsister with fucking uncle or some weird.
That's a
fucking,
big one.
with the weird ass fucking title.
Well, see,
I'm like,
you don't.
what
Do
the
you never use
fuck?
you never use the search bar?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Like I use the search bar for very specific things because I watch weird ass porn. Like that's
see.
a thing. People look for stepsister, stepbrother porn.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
about
think-
that. I haven't done that.
They look for stepson, stepmom porn.
I
It's
don't-
weird.
I don't even know the
I thought
titles.
my shit was weird. I'm like, incest.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
yeah, everything's clickbaity, man. I can't find
But,
it.
like,
I told
literally-
you, you're never gonna find it.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Literally,
be all
it's not
bullshit.
even like stepbrother, stepsister anymore. Now it's incest porn.
Yeah.
You fucking weirdos.
Here we go. Here's close enough. I know.
know
Men,
what
Thought
that
I was weird watching machine fuckers.
That shit
Whoa,
reminded
Jesus.
me of fucking Joe Dirt, you know, and he's like, "Oh, you're,
Okay, here
you're
we go.
not my sister. All right, just say you're my sister."
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, "Ah, it's fucked up."
It's fucked up, man.
okay, well, here's what they're claiming is most popular from just men. Now here we go.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree going on here. Number 1, lesbian. Number 2, MILF. I'm with you. I'm with you right there. Number 3, amateur. I like production, so I'll pass.
God, you guys are all so clean.
Number 14, I will definitely pass on that.
Definitely.
Wait, no, wait. Okay, you went from 1, 2, 3, and then to 14.
4. No, teen.
Oh,
Teen, like 18, like
four.
barely legal.
The
Teens.
number 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
okay.
number
Yeah, like
4
barely
was-
legal.
You weirdos.
So you got
Jesus.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Then number 4 is teen. Number 5 is mature. Coming in 5th is mature.
Mature's up at
So-
my top motherfucking.
Number
2.
6, ebony. Let's go.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
Woo, let's go. Let's
In on
go.
that.
Yeah. Number 6, ebony. Number 7, anal. I'm not a big fan.
Nope.
Number 8, huge breast. Let's go.
Nope.
Number 9, well hung. I'll pass.
No.
Actually, hold on. I heard a lot of people say that because they like to see the bride getting annihilated.
And they also
not a
like
big
to,
fan.
but
I'm not
they
either.
also like to watch it from the POV because it's the fantasy that's their dick.
I don't like the
going in.
POVs. And the number 10 is hentai.
Yeah. Do you know what hentai is?
Jesus
Yeah, cartoons,
Christ.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a Japanese anime porn.
Yeah.
What a
my,
great business because you just have to create fucking cartoons.
My neighbor had this fucking license plate frame, and my daughter's come over to my pad, dude, and it says "hentai till I die" on their license plate frame. And my daughter Savannah goes, "Look, Sydney," and I was like, "What the fuck? You guys know about that shit, dude?" And they're like 15 at the time.
Like,
you know?
of course we do.
No, but
And I was
hentai wasn't porn before, right?
Yes, it was.
Oh,
Yeah,
does it
it's
mean
always-
Yes,
porn?
because
Or what-
in Japan, and you'll look at Japanese porn too. It's illegal to actually show the genitalia and penetration if you're humans. Not illegal if it is an animal penetrating someone or
That's
if
even
it's
weirder.
Japanese anime.
That's even weirder.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus.
that's why like.
This to me is an interesting
I remember
subject,
being a
but I
kid-
can't.
I remember being a
find
kid in high
anything.
school, growing up and watching anime, and then all of a sudden realizing I'm watching fucking porn.
You're jerking off to kids.
Because they have very extensive storylines too, like really extensive
What-
storylines.
I don't want a storyline. I want 3 minutes of 2 lesbians kissing so I can get to work. So I can get out of here.
Thing is that
I want
girls
the
watch
high-
a lot of hentai. Like hentai is a huge thing for women to watch.
I just want to see the girl going to get her car fixed, and the fucking dude just fixes her up. You know, fuck.
Here, this is interesting. Let's see. Okay, the world's top 7 most popular porn genres. What year was this published, too, by the way? Let's see. We're girl on girl, man on man. I'll pass. That's a hard pass. Number 3 hentai they have on here. Number 4 MILF. Number 5 she-male. That's another hard pass.
Yeah, I love that.
MILF is number 1.
She-male, man on man. That's
MILF
me.
is number 1. Mature is number 2.
Yeah.
And not meaning I like any of this in my real life, guys. It's just the shit that I watch.
BBW is number
Can't
6
look
on
away.
here.
Oh, Jesus.
Number 7 is BDSM.
Yep.
Okay. Now it goes the nastiest subgenres of porn is what they got. In
Yeah,
here.
all right, let's get into this.
All right, let's get into
do
the
it.
fucked up
I don't even
shit.
know how to pronounce some of this stuff. Hirsutism involves conspicuous amounts of body and pubic hair. So muffs.
Copious amounts of
No, it says conspicuous. That's how it's spelled. Of the body, the models may be partially shaven, shown body hair. God, people are weird. The other one's
Yeah.
milking porn.
Yeah,
Features
I like
women
milking.
women being milked or milking themselves.
Oh wait, what? No. That's not milking. That's not milking. Sorry, what milking is guys sticking stuff into their butts, hitting their G spot so that they
What?
come.
No, that's
milking.
no, that's
Yes,
that's
no.
gay porn.
No, that's milking.
Disease-ridden porn. What the fuck?
What?
Involves women that are said to have a disease.
What?
Like,
Wow.
oh, okay. There's bukkake. I'm game. Felching. You guys are weird.
You guys are
fucking-
gross.
You guys are weird out there, man.
Y'all
I
need Jesus.
I don't mind butt play, but that's gross.
Okay, the psychology behind sexual fantasies are 55% of all females, 55% of all men reported having responded erotically to being bitten, blah, blah, blah. That's not that cool. Let's see. 89% of males reported having used sexual fantasies to masturbate. We don't need fantasies anymore. We have it on our phone.
Well, and if you don't have your phone, you got the highlight reel.
Yeah, that doesn't work for me anymore. I can't use a highlight reel.
No?
Nah, I can't. I need it on my phone. I need a compilation.
He's like, I need to see everything.
I want to see at least
because my
16
imagination gets
16
stuck in my
different
stress
faces.
world.
Now here's good. Let's see. Let's go to the women here. The most popular type of porn for women here. Let's see
There
what
you
we
go.
have.
Let's do it.
It's gonna be
And of
bullshit,
course,
too.
look at the
It's gonna
lady
be
on the
bullshit,
front.
too.
Oh, it just changed.
It's going to be bullshit too, dude.
Well, everything's gay here though.
It's always gonna. Number one is always gonna be girl on girl.
Nah, well,
That's like everybody's.
For girls?
That's everybody's marijuana. It's
this
our
is
yeah.
this is
I
major.
don't know. I know a lot of girls that don't like girl on girl.
So every girl likes to watch it first. Like honestly, it's a gateway drug of porn.
Every girl is
Doesn't mean that
Touched
they like.
another
Doesn't
girl.
mean that they like it in
boy
bed.
on
Like-
this women's
like all
health.
the-
It is.
all
There's
the
no
sh-
women. It's all gay men.
All
Like what
the
the
shit.
fuck?
Yeah, well, girls love to watch
trying
dudes
to
look
lure
No,
good.
you
it's
in.
just commercials is what I'm saying. It's like actual commercials. Man, if that pops up on my shit.
Like all the weird shit that I watch, I don't want that in my bedroom.
You know?
I don't want that. I just watch it and I can't look away, and then all of a sudden I get turned on. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, see
There's
that
something wrong with
that's
me.
how you find out that
But I
you're
de-
into some weird stuff.
No, but that's how you find out that you like watching that shit. It doesn't mean that you like having it done to you or in your home.
Hold on, switch over to men because you're
Okay,
thinking
yeah,
about
yeah.
women.
I'm thinking women.
See,
Yeah.
double standard here.
Very true. Very true.
Start now. Men start getting into some
Guys are like,
weird
ooh,
shit.
maybe if I stick that there, it might feel good.
I've never thought about sticking anything anywhere. I've just come up with better tricks that I could do. You know, like the suck and lick thing, dude. You go down on a broad. Fucking love that.
Yeah, but
that's normal.
just yeah.
That's
See,
that's just listening to the girl that you're with, and if they like it, you're like, yay, they like it too.
I always, when I was younger, I kind of figured I'd grow up to be like a freaky ass dude. Like I'm just into
I
like
figured you
crazy
would've too.
BDSM. I'm so fucking normal.
I figured you would have too, dude. Especially that time I came over your house and you're washing that rabbit in the fucking sink, dude.
Wait, you were washing a rabbit in the sink?
No, the rockin' rabbit,
Yeah.
the dildo rabbit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was doing dishes, and I was like, "What the fuck? My boy don't do no dishes. We get the bras to do
Yeah,
this shit."
he's-
And then I got a little closer, and he had that rascal in there, dude.
I'm
I
on.
was like,
I'm on.
He's being a good man. He's cleaning up because we made a mess.
Yeah, I got my. That one was sick because that was a cock ring rabbit kind of thing. Sick, man. But I have found that I am so boring when it comes to these things. Like if I'm going to porn, it's strictly girl on girl. I'll change races. You know what I mean? I'll change colors. But that's about it. I do like when they throw on a little strap on and do each other. I like that. I completely cut men out of the equation.
Yes, we can't watch porn together.
I haven't gotten there, dude.
We tried to watch porn together.
Yeah, we tried to watch porn together. I'm like,
And
I can't do this.
I picked it, and it sucks so bad because their voices are so annoying.
And why the fuck do they sound like dying dolphins?
They all sound like Jay Leno.
Yeah.
Why do you sound like such victims?
And it just was like taking us out of it. Just like, it's doing the opposite.
I can't do this.
Like I imagine.
And then I pick something. And he's like, I don't think I can watch that. So.
She likes to watch dudes do gay shit.
I do. I love it.
It's so weird.
Love
dude.
it.
Yeah,
it's weird.
You can never.
I like to watch girls do gay things to dudes. It's fantastic.
You know.
Yeah.
Is that gay if a woman
Hell
pegs
yeah.
a dude?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is. 100%.
Yeah. There's a lot of arguments to
I
that.
don't know.
I have none. I have
think
none.
that-
Okay, just checking.
You're gay.
Just checking. It's cool. Hey, but you're gay.
You're gay.
It's cool.
That's gay.
All right. It's a gateway. It's a gateway drug.
I would say you've gone through that gate.
Well,
But
if
the thing is, I watch it. I enjoy watching it. I don't want to do that to him. 'Cause I don't want to.
good.
I don't want to think of my dude like that.
Good, because that's just awful.
Right?
See,
But
again-
it's not awful.
No, it is awful.
Whoever wants to do whatever behind in their own bedrooms, that's not awful.
just getting annihilated.
To me, that's awful.
Well,
I'm calling it.
Yeah, because
I'm
that's
calling
not
it
your
do
cup
the.
of tea.
I'm calling it doing the rapper.
It's not your cup of tea bag.
Doing the
Yeah. Like when another guy's banging another guy, it's called doing a rapper.
Wait, what was it? Doing a rapper.
Let's take all that power away they stole from the dudes with hard names.
Yeah. Yeah.
say it's just a rapper.
Damn it! I got to listen back to this morning's podcast.
Just getting their rapper cheeks blown out.
Rapper
Well,
clap.
wasn't- there was a thing going on.
They're twerking.
rapper clap.
They're writing lyrics as they twerk.
There's a thing going on for a while called homie gliding.
Yeah.
What
Well,
what?
well, no. That has nothing to do with the rappers.
No, but I'm bringing up another weird ass thing that guys are like, is this gay? This isn't gay. This isn't
It's gay as fuck, but they do that in jail.
Yeah,
It's like you cuff your leg or something, and you just.
But no, it's not. It's not that. Now it's they stick the guy's butt cheeks together and they lube him up, but they don't stick it in the hole, and they just they dry hump the fucking butt cheeks like you titty fuck, they're butt fucking, but not like butt fucking.
Look, that's gayer if you ask me.
This is real shit.
Yeah, this is real shit. And they're like, we're not gay.
They're coming up with all
But
kinds.
it's not. But it's not just. It's not just like inmates doing that shit. It's teenage boys or not teenage boys, but like college boys. I'm like, dude.
Well, they were stuffing tampons with vodka up their ass too.
Yep.
So
I always thought that was a gateway.
that was definitely.
I was like,
Okay.
next is a dick.
I want to know how the hell you do that though, because you guys know how hard it is to stick something in your butt in the first place.
No.
To stick an expanded tampon in your butt, it's just gonna dribble alcohol. It's basically gonna wring the alcohol out of the tampon.
I think kids nowadays are able to shove stuff up their ass. I think.
They're born with wider holes.
I think they're bored with with less baunch, smaller genitals, and wider holes. I think.
They're just a huge ass.
Well, yeah, because they grew up watching
big old
Jackass of
buttholes.
stuffing cars and shit in their ass.
You got a toy car up your ass.
Yeah, although that's funny.
Listen,
It's funny.
The thing is, kids know how to smuggle anything into any concert or airport. You stick it up your butt or your vagina. If you're a dude and you don't got a vagina, up
Well,
your butt
Justin
it
and
goes.
I are flying tomorrow.
I know.
So who's shoving the
which,
drugs, man?
Which one of you guys are keystering something?
I don't shove nothing, dude.
No.
I'll find drugs there,
Who's
bro.
the mule?
Who's
find
gonna
drugs there.
He's a mule.
Hey, you guys need to be careful though, because there is a outpour of things that are going on with this fentanyl shit.
Oh, we're passing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
passing.
good.
Hard pass.
Yeah,
all
like
that shit.
every fucking.
We got to come back
every
home.
day.
We got to live lives.
We're sticking to good old.
Yeah.
Good old
my
whiskey.
God.
Just drinking.
Every
if I
fucking
find
day,
some
I'm
weed-
hearing of
If
somebody.
I find a little Molly, whatever.
No,
Whatever.
you gotta be careful.
See where the
You
day
got-
takes you.
You gotta be careful with the pills right now
No,
too.
I know.
Like I'm about
Oh,
to
yeah,
buy.
that-
I'm about to buy a fentanyl testing kit.
That's no shit.
Because this shit is.
The
I
cartel
know.
fucked that
I know.
all up.
I know
Yeah.
3 other people recently who have either overdosed or died
Yeah.
from a accidental fentanyl overdose.
And I hear about it a lot. And what's weird too is that
Speaking of almost dead, I need a beer.
as much as go ahead. As much as I will you turn that fan away from me, please? As much as I shit, what was I gonna say? God damn it, I lost
Talking
it.
about fentanyl.
Yeah, the fentanyl, and it's there's all of that is coming into play because it all hit during the moment they shut things down.
Yeah.
And so you can't get things in, you can't get things out. So, but the cartel is still gonna sell.
But what the cartel's doing right now, because, I mean, drugs were already killing people in the first place. There was already a massive opiate crisis going on in the world. But now, with this fentanyl, it's killing off its fucking clientele before, quicker
Well, they don't care.
than they can make
need
any
the,
money back.
They need the money now. So
But it's killing them off quicker than they can make the fucking money,
okay,
man.
hold on a sec. But in the drug world, it's all about trafficking and getting it over here. They don't care about return customers.
Look at the fucking the overdose stats in the last 2 years because of the amount of fentanyl that's been in anything.
You know why that's going to keep happening?
I would say let's blame the shutdown. That's what I would blame.
I'm going to say that's going to keep happening
Yeah.
because we need some kind of population control.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that it's the government fucking doing it, man. I
would have to agree with them if it was.
I don't disagree with that. They tried to do that with crack. They tried, and you can say that, but they tried to do that with crack.
They
and
did.
the thing is that
hold on. Did do it with crack.
Yeah, they did. That was 100%.
I talked about it today.
We know
Freeway
that.
Ricky Ross.
Yep. We knew
They
that.
did that.
Thing is, crack
The
is
war on
still,
drugs.
Crack is
100%,
is still one of the
War
top.
on our own shit that we started.
Yeah.
It's still
that
that's
happened.
true. But it's
that is a
still one of
fact,
the
guys.
top selling drugs right now. People are still
Really?
Crack is huge, man.
Crack's killing. Crack's still being slung all over the place. And
All
in fact, a lot of people are turning the cocaine into crack versus keeping it cocaine.
It's super
Because-
easy to fucking freebase that shit, man.
Because a lot of people on the street prefer crack over cocaine.
Not this nigga.
No, no, because you have a job. So-
I got a life,
Thing is-
I wouldn't mind doing a couple little rails of blow. Sometimes if somebody's got one of them Sam Kinison rails that's like,
the giant fat ones.
Yeah,
I need a hose.
here's a piece of garden hose, dude. I wouldn't mind, I'll partake, dude. But
Yeah, but the blowsy these days are
it's horrible.
sucks.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's stepped on 24 times before
Yeah.
it fucking meets your front door. Dude.
Yeah.
It's
And then
bullshit.
you got to pray to God that that's not laced with a tiny bit of fentanyl.
And you know what I wouldn't mind taking a trip to? Colombia and getting that shit
fresh.
straight fucking real good shit, dude. I want to be like fucking what was the name? Fucking cat the fucking comic Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah.
When he was on fucking Blow and he's like, I can't feel my face, dude.
Oh, and blow, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to be that guy.
95%? Oh my god.
It's
Yeah.
still going. Still going.
Well, here and I've said this many times. People hate to hear this. A lot of people, because you also said this today too. You said we're all these drugs are killing people. People are killing people.
Oh, yeah.
If the drug itself, now
Yeah,
hold on, but
don't
if the
blame-
drug itself is left alone and doesn't have all this stuff in it,
Yep.
It's just like saying it's not food that's killing people. It's people that are
It's
killing
people
people
are
because of
ki-
shit that's put in our food.
with diabetes
too.
and absolutely. So people are killing people and you overdose or whatever you do. It's because you don't have you're just killing yourself.
That's why.
So
I've
we're
always-
blaming drugs.
I've always
Yeah.
stood by what I've said since day one. When I went to the voters booth, it said, "What party do you identify with?" And I'm like, "Well, not that one, not that one." Oh, look, a radical. Yep, I want everything legalized. Let's bring it all out to the
They
light.
actually have. They don't
Let's-
have that on the voters.
They
on the
did
voter
fucking
registration.
back when I was a kid. Yeah, there was a radical box, and I checked that shit.
Give them the boot, the roots, a radical.
I wanted
Like, they're
everything.
like, "Oh, nah, you guys are radical. I'm radical. Hell
Everything.
yeah."
I want everything legalized. I want prostitution.
I
I want
agree.
all drugs. I want fucking everything fucking to where I can go and get it if I want to.
Okay, let's play this game.
And that's a you govern yourself. Here you
Yes.
go, fucker.
Yep.
I don't disagree with that, but I'm telling you, most of the world is not able to handle any of that.
I
shit.
know they're not.
Let-
And
let-
that's
And
what
I
sucks.
also believe in survival of the fittest, but I know a lot of the people I love are gonna go
because
down.
oh hell yeah, well if all that shit was legal, it would just be let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah.
But
Well, okay,
once all
yeah.
that was done, how much nicer would this place be? You know that.
I agree. There's
disagree.
I agree that there's a lot of people that are useless, right? And I mean, they won't do anything for anybody. They're a problem, right? And a lot of those people are the meth heads that's been stealing from their family their whole life, right?
Yep.
But here, let's play the game. I agree. Just legalize drugs, right? Now, let's really put that in our head like it happened, okay? So drugs are legal. Now, are they in stores? Like, help me set up this scenario.
So it'd be like a 7-Eleven right next to the
you,
condoms.
you just get
right next to the condoms.
Yeah, let me get a Mega Millions and a little sack of heroin right there.
You know, or let me get an 8-ball, fucking that scratcher and. No.
Man,
with some natty ice, because I'm trying to watch my figure.
if now would there still be heroin if things were legal, or would it just be opiates?
The thing is, if you can,
You know what I mean?
if you can buy those things, over the counter, then it's FDA regulation. So there is still, it's still government regulated. There's still going to be things
tax
they cut it up, and they're going to well, we got to find a way to make the most money out of this bullshit. So then now the feds are the biggest fucking drug dealers in the world.
Okay,
but once
so if they did do all that though, all our shit would be fucking fixed. Because how many people would be fucking buying that, paying that tax? And if they actually did,
it wouldn't be fixed. Because how many ho-hos and cupcakes are FDA approved?
Well, look,
it's the food and drug.
Oh, we're skewing off a little bit. Here's what I think will happen, because there will be no more heroin, because heroin is only something that is street sold. It is made into heroin.
Yeah.
It's not just opiates. You sell clean opium, right? You sell all the clean. If they want to turn it into whatever the fuck they want to turn it into, because look, people were huffing glue. You know what I'm saying? People are going to find a way.
Spray paint, fucking
whatever. They're going to find a way. So I think all these crazy drugs are going, and people are, by the way, newsflash, people are doing the drugs anyways, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you legalize it, it gets rid of all the there will be no more crack. You're not selling crack.
Yeah, can we get rid of
you're
all
just
the
you're just
gross
selling
shit?
coca, right?
Yep.
Coca? Yeah.
Yeah.
Coca leaves,
Yeah, the
right?
coca leaves.
Yeah.
We'll be just chewing the coca leaves and being happy.
I think you sell the leaves, and maybe you put
in for that.
maybe you put a cap on, or if you're caught tampering, right? If you're caught stepping on
But
it.
we as humans will find any way
Yes, we
possible
will. That's a problem.
to fuck
But I
with
think-
it and to make more money out of
and
it.
fuck it up.
Yeah,
too,
and
in
that'll
the process.
humans will fuck it up in the process. But I think we need to give it some sort of system, like when the mob was running shit. Right? You catch a slap, you're gonna catch a slap.
Yep.
Never mind going to jail and going through process. You're gonna catch a slap by the people that run this city.
Yep.
Right?
Right.
Or you're gonna have to get the fuck out of here. If you start chopping things up and reselling, maybe there's a thing you can't resell. You can't resell. You can only buy from dispensaries.
Direct from the. Yeah, I don't mind that. Buy it direct from the fucking wholesaler.
From the wholesaler that has a license. Go ahead and pay a license. Pay a license tax, I guess, right? Just
Buy
so
your
you can
weed
get your
fresh
piece,
from the
you
farm.
greedy
my,
fucks.
My dad has this subscription that he pays for on the internet, and he buys his weed direct from the weed farm.
Okay.
And it's he gets for the price of an ounce, he gets a massive thing that would be so expensive at the weed store for this little bit, and he gets a big ass bag because he's buying directly from the people who are growing. Yep. Now, say you're buying directly from the people who are growing the coca leaves that make the cocaine. Mm-hmm. It'd be
probably house some people in poor fucking Colombia in the middle of Southeast Asia. Probably get them some money. You know what? They're slaves out there, man. They're getting slaved out so they can.
That's no shit too.
I bet you it would help a lot of these poor families out there.
And then they're sitting there, and then people's arguments would be, well, yeah, but now we're just allowing legalization of addiction. Well, addiction is not illegal in the first place.
That's your choice.
Addiction, you're gonna get it. Everyone's gonna get addicted. A lot of people are addicted to cough medicine.
Yeah, listen, if you can't wake up without your morning coffee and get your ass to work without it,
Coffee's
sorry, but it's
cigarettes?
a legal, it's a legal fucking thing that you're addicted to.
But addiction is in the mind, and things can. See, okay, here we go. This is an excellent question. Opiates do does make your body addicted. You will have withdrawals.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 100%.
You do it
So-
with caffeine. People get caffeine
Okay,
headaches
that's
when
a
they
good-
don't when they
correct.
don't have a cup of coffee.
True. That's
that
true. And people do that with sugar.
Yeah, you have fucking
Pepsi
sugar
and things like
crashes.
that. That's true.
Yeah. I always heard the Mormons talk
Literally,
about that.
literally, diabetes, type 2 diabetes
Yeah.
is us not taking care of our
My bad. Yep.
bodies to the point that we are now having sugar crashes hourly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. I think we're making a good argument, but
I'm probably pissing off a lot of people.
well,
but I don't
here's who
mind
would
that.
piss off, and it's fine though, because I think please don't be pissed off, because ultimately we're all talking in ways to make things better,
Yeah.
right? We're not talking about because we love to party and love to do drugs and all this shit. Believe me, my father's against legalizing weed, man. You know what I'm saying?
Not mine.
And I
mine.
know I know yours isn't. But my dad still comes from that world of, he still remembers the propaganda fucking.
Yeah.
Listen,
thing.
I had
But
this
it's ultimately coming from a good place, because he feels it makes everybody lazy, and he wants people to get up and go to work. And
I agree with that, though.
And well, my argument to him on that is the person was already lazy.
Yep.
The person was already, the weed didn't help.
The weed didn't help,
that-
and it just gave them an
Yeah.
excuse.
That's
Because I got
100%.
high.
Yeah.
Because I got high.
Honestly, when I say I'm fucking driving on the freeway, I get cut off by a dude. If I got one of those little fucking pens, I'm like,
Yeah. And you good.
Instead
and
of
I
chasing them
slow
down, and
down
hitting them.
just a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, dude. Let me put something good on the radio, and I pay attention to other shit.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, man, fuck this dude. You know, fucking.
Right. Right. But it's also funny. Now, I love alcohol and whiskey, but let's be honest. What's a safer drug, weed or alcohol?
Weed.
I would have to say weed, right? Because alcohol, no one's getting stoned and going, "Goddamn kids!" And, you know what I mean? No one's getting stoned.
Nobody's
Fuck
going.
this whole
Nobody's
place
getting stoned and going home and beating the crap out of their wives.
It doesn't happen. So,
They're going home and raiding their refrigerator.
but just a few years ago, weed was the devil. Weed, you were gonna rape and murder people on it, right?
don't let your kids fall to the
Yes, it
wacky
is.
tobacco.
The
Still
wacky,
is.
I love that. The devil's lettuce, I love that one.
Smells like somebody smoking the devil's lettuce.
Can we just bring back all these weird names for it? Like we go to a dispensary. It's the name of it is the devil's lettuce. That'd be hilarious.
Damn kids are poop again. But yeah, what a world! Wouldn't that be a great world if that can happen? Nice. So we're watching Married with Children.
Yeah, sorry, we can't look away. Kelly and her friends.
And
are
Kelly's
always
got her
awesome.
friends over. And
Jesus.
this was the greatest show. You can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
You can't do. And here's one I was watching. I love. Okay. I hope you pussies don't get mad at me. But I was watching, I love the Howard Stern, and he's doing Hollyweird Squares, and he's got Daniel Carver from the Ku Klux Klan right there, and then he's got Tricky right next to him, and Daniel, and then they're like, and then they asked Daniel Carver, like, Daniel, what do you think? What do you think if your daughter brought home a black guy? He's like, well, they are beasts, and we don't believe in bestiality, and right. And then he's like, Tricky, what do you feel about it? He's
Wait,
like,
Tricky the rapper?
the rapper, yeah.
Oh, I love him.
And they're right next to each other. They're sitting right next to each other. And he's like, man, I would fuck your daughter and your wife, boy. They wouldn't even want to come back to you with my big ass dick.
Wait, Tricky the English hip hop rapper talk like that?
Oh, I don't know. Was it Tricky?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Tricky in that video. Let me look it up.
Then you have to put a Cockney accent to that.
Was it? Hold on. Let me bring that up. Maybe it wasn't Tricky. Let me see who it was. Hold on a sec. But anyways, it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
That's hilarious.
And I'm going,
That's fucking
and I'm
great.
going, how do you get away with that? You know what I mean? How is Stern not getting hit with shrapnel right now?
Because, dude,
because he sucked the dick of all the media gods.
I feel, and he has become the biggest. Have you heard any Howard Stern recently?
No, not-
It's brutal. He has become the biggest pussy.
I've stopped a long time ago, dude.
Oh my God. He's become the biggest, well, especially during this whole COVID thing.
Oh, yeah.
He is-
I think it was before that I stopped.
And I definitely imagine he's had to do something to figure out how he didn't get hit with shrapnel from any Me Too stuff, any racial stuff. And I'm not saying anything he did was bad. It's comedy. It was beautiful comedy. I love it.
But one of us would have done some shit like that. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So how is he getting through?
How is he jumping these hurdles?
How's he jumping these hurdles, man?
And everybody else is getting tripped up.
Yeah. I mean,
I think your woman might be onto something.
I think he's grandfathered in at some point.
Yep.
He's in
like,
it.
You know, he's not even shocking anybody.
I mean,
anymore.
Yeah,
you know?
But he did Black Jeopardy. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious, right? So, but how is he making that jump, man?
Yeah.
But if you listen to old Howard Stern, it's the best you've ever heard.
Oh,
it's
fuck yeah, dude.
Nobody with all these podcasts with anything, no one has ever done still what Howard Stern was doing. He was great,
Dude,
man.
Perfect.
The
Perfect,
best.
man. We had a great lineup back then. Remember, it was Stearns, fucking Tom Likas, fucking dude Likas 101.
It'd go,
was the shit.
Yeah,
dude.
I'd go Howard Stern, and then the triplets came on, right? And then you had Likas, and then you had the other guys after that. They were pretty good too.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, it wasn't Mark and Brian. It was
yeah, it was fuck, I got it at the tip of my tongue.
yeah, I don't remember.
It was the 95.5.
Yeah.
And it was great, man, because in the time I drove for a living too. So I drove parts for my dad, and it was great because I'd always have you had Likas 101 Flash Fridays.
Fucking great, dude. You know how many times I was coming down the 110 freeway and I'd start seeing headlights and I'm like, yeah,
it's cool. Yeah, that's cool, man.
that shit was.
That's cool because I'd be driving home, and it's just headlights on during the day, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
We're all listening to the same thing of women getting angry at Tom Likas. Right? it was great, man, and he would
you'd see
he would just piss him off and go, women are human toilets, right? And he would just and then just watch the girls go, shit. And it's just like it's the funniest thing.
Yeah, long gone are the days of the shock jocks.
The shock jock.
That's no shit.
Right.
And it was total shock jock for Tom Likas. If you know him personally, is what other people said.
Yep.
He took on a persona that worked, and he felt it kept growing. The worst shit he said about women, he ran with it.
Running with it, dude.
Yeah,
but I remember the first time I seen this fool, and I'm like, dude, you're talking like it. You put down tens and shit, and I'm like, look at you.
Yeah, I know. You look at him, you're like, what the fuck?
Look at you, dude.
I met Tom Likas once at the Key Club.
I met him also.
Yeah.
Well, I met him at his live show that he did.
He
I was there with Jerry. I went with Jerry.
I think he happened to be out at the Key Club one night for some bullshit.
Yeah.
But anyways, I sat down, and it's the downstairs bar. Like, I don't know what the name of the damn club is there anymore, but took that spot. But it was a downstairs bar, and I just played a show upstairs, and I came downstairs, and I look over, I'm like, it's fucking Tom Likas. And yeah, I listened to Tom Likas too. I thought he was fucking hilarious. Because I listened to that whole, it was 93.1. I listened to that entire lineup.
95.5.
No, 95.5 is KLOS.
I thought it was
95.5.
It was 97.1.
Okay,
There it is.
97.1, 97.1.
We're
There you go.
very good.
Well,
Thank you.
It's no longer there
You're
anymore.
right.
But
You're right.
okay, yeah, you're
It's
right.
like remembering your home phone number.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
But anyways, I sat down next to him. I'm like, you're Tom Likas. And he's like, you listen to my show? And I'm like, this is 22-year-old me. I'm like, yeah, I think you're hilarious, man. And he's like, so are you the girl that like that flashes people? I'm like, nah. That's
He
not
said
me.
that? He doesn't seem like he would say that
He
off
didn't
the show.
say like. He's like, are you the girl that flashes people? I'm like, no, because he wasn't in his persona.
Yeah.
And I just got off the stage. I'm like, no, that's not me. But I don't mind it when guys flash their dicks.
Hey,
There
hold
you
on.
go.
Hey, hold on. What do you mean that's not you? Hold on.
I'm not the girl. I flash you.
Yes, you did.
I-
Before we were dating,
Oh, that's true.
I was doing a
flashed her.
radio show. She flashed me on my radio show.
Yeah, because that was fun.
So, hold
Yeah,
on.
and that caused a big
And
fight afterwards.
Fast forward years later,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're still right.
Hey, but not your
There you go. There you go.
Not your fault. Every show I got a girl to flash me. So it's okay.
Yeah, I mean that was
That was the thing to do. That was what we were doing. Girls couldn't wait to come in and flash us.
that was early 20s me, but this was me getting off stage and not drinking.
I have that picture.
I had not drank
I gotta find that
entire
picture.
night. I'm like, nah. I'm not the girl that flashes randos on the freeway.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we
I know
all
you're.
seen those girls.
Wait, you have a
And we
picture-
know what those girls are.
You
Yeah.
have
They're
a
like-
picture
they're
of,
like,
of
hey,
me
yeah.
flashing the camera or
I
something?
have it. I have the picture. Yeah.
My tits still look that good, by the way.
It's in
telling you guys.
it's in the computer somewhere. It's in one of these drives I have somewhere.
Yeah. And how many years later?
Yeah, and
But see, after that,
actually.
after that, I started becoming a regular on his podcast, and then we started just working together.
Then we were working together, and now
So
we're
you're
now we're
gonna do
dating.
one of those
Dating. We've been together for almost 7 years.
Then and now.
I had to, yeah, it's just her like, yeah.
Hey, I'm still that fun. I just don't do that
No, you're
in
fun.
public.
You're fun, and you still flash me.
Yeah, I still
Look at
flash
that.
you.
12 years later, you're flashing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was during Rebel Radio. So how long ago was that? That was 12.
20. You and I met in 2012.
2012, 10 years.
Yeah.
Man, you've been flashing me for 10 years.
10 years. We've been together for 6.5.
We've been together for 6 years. Okay.
Yeah.
And again, Justin, we never hooked up
No.
until we were both single.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
We never even thought about it.
I know.
It just
Okay.
happened.
Even though people thought we were banging, it started to become a rumor that me and her might have been
Not even a
banging.
rumor. Like,
But we weren't. I'm telling you, we weren't.
Well, what's funny is me and my old lady too. Like,
Yeah.
you know, because we worked at the same joint. I was actually her boss. You know, so
oh.
You were her boss.
yeah, dude. So then
Tell me about that.
I started fucking whacking her on her ass all the time. She's like, "You can't fucking do that. You're on the fucking cameras." And I was like, "Who sees it?"
Oh, see,
except
you
me?"
were, but see, you were working together and you were doing stuff like that. We weren't.
Where's the HR department?
We
I
weren't at all.
was
It
too,
wasn't like we weren't even playing music together or anything. After I broke up with my dude.
No, I had you sing on Go Go Riot's first album.
But you
We
weren't
hooked up.
smacking my ass or anything.
No, I never touched it.
We never even had that. Like we never were flirty with each other. None of that shit.
But I kind of had something similar too, because you know I was with my little girl's fucking mom for fuck, dude, what, 8 years, something like
The
that.
girl's
dude.
fucking mom.
Yeah. You feel my pain.
I felt it. Look, whatever. What's her face?
That fucking brat over there, dude. You know that one.
The person you can't forget because your little girl looks like her.
No.
She looks like you.
Looks like my mom, kind of.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Actually, so
All right.
she got a little bit better than than what she was supposed to get dealt with.
You got dealt a better hand, baby.
Yeah,
You're lucky.
definitely.
You pulled a wild card out of that one.
You're drawing aces, dude. And I thought they were gonna be threes.
Oh shit.
Nah, they're good spirits, dude. They like to have fun, and fucking laugh too. I don't care. But dude, and yeah, once I met my wife now, I was like, God damn, dude, just nice big fucking titties, dude, and some sexy eyes, and she's fucking Latina too. So I was like, damn. First time I saw her, I was like, man, she's fucking hot, dude. That's way. And I was still with their mom at the time. You know, I just thought that to myself. Didn't try nothing. So then this bitch cheats on me, and I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm slinging dick. Dude, I'm slinging dick to
you give me a hall pass.
Slinging dick to fucking whoever the fucking is out there, dude. And fucking after a while, I started talking with her and shit.
When you found out that your ex cheated on you, were you stoked? Like, were you internally happy about it?
I actually was, yes.
Yeah,
I was.
I understand that.
I was.
Yeah, because you're almost like right then. You're like
gave me the reason to say.
Well, yeah, you basically let me off the hook.
Yep.
You just there's nothing I can do that's
Gave
shitty
me the
now.
reason because I was
Yeah.
already miserable anyway, dude. You know, I was
Right.
just having more fun with my kids. You know, it was just me and them anyway. She was out doing her fucking thing, and I was like, yeah,
Right. If you didn't have the kids, would you have gotten rid of her earlier?
definitely,
Would you have gotten?
definitely,
Okay.
100%, yeah,
Yeah, I think a lot of times the anchor babies.
yeah. Well,
Well, you think that? No, that's a thing.
Yeah,
there wouldn't be a verbiage of anchor babies.
You got the anchors. You got the anchor babies.
yep.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows
And
what that is. That's
yeah.
what's scary. Is that you got an anchor baby? Like, oh,
Well, I wanted
fuck.
them to have a good life. You know, I didn't
Yeah.
want things to be fucked up between me and her. But once they finally realized that their mom's a compulsive liar, oh yeah, you know,
Well, I was about to say, well, look, everyone's divorced nowadays, anyways, but your parents are still together.
Yep.
Yeah. See, that's amazing.
Yeah, my dad's turning 70 next month.
Wow.
Wow.
See, that's amazing, man.
do you remember your parents being together?
No.
I don't.
I
Either.
don't ever remember my parents. I don't remember my father ever being in the house.
When did your parents get divorced?
Oh, they got a divorce at like when I was like 2 or 3 or something.
But I'll be
Yeah,
honest with
mine.
you. Sometimes you're better off with
Yeah.
them apart.
Oh, I guarantee.
Because
I guarantee I
mine have
was,
stayed
yeah.
together this long.
Yeah.
You don't know the things that I've talked about with my old man, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah, the things like you think
I mean,
about
you're gonna
it,
be with someone for a long time, right?
like my grandparents went through 2 separations, and they still they worked it through and got back together. And the thing is, like, when my grandmother was on her deathbed, my grandfather was there for every single second of it and stood by her side, you know, and they stuck it through thick and thin because they both believed in the vows that they made to each other, that, you know, through for better or worse.
Now, when you say thick and thin, by today's standards, are those
No,
some of
no.
those thick and thin be
the thick and thins,
divorceable?
Yes, the thick and thins that my grandparents went through were fucked up.
Oh.
Well,
But
mine
they
split
made
up.
a vow and they
Oh,
believed.
okay.
Yeah,
Mine
okay.
split up, but this is before I was even born. They split up because my dad wanted to fucking go out with his friends, have a good time, fucking party and shit.
Yeah.
You wanted to be a young guy.
It's called being a man.
My brother
Yep.
was already born, so she's like, "No, you need to be home here taking care of this fucking kid with me and shit,"
Yeah.
you know. So
Kinda true, though.
They split up for like a year. They got back together, you know, because I don't know. I
Well,
don't
they
know.
got
I
back
don't-
together because he
I
felt like
think-
he was probably missing out,
I
right?
think it was because my sister was born, but she died during birth.
Oh,
So then they had me fucking, what was it, 2 years later after that. So basically, if
Yeah, I
my
was about to go. I never met your sister. What the fuck?
No, she died
Oh, okay.
before I was born. So if she would have been born, I think they would have stopped at 2. So
Yeah.
it
And
sucks.
there'd be no you.
but that's a.
What
that's
would
a-
we all
that's
do?
That's a like.
Oh, they would have been a
losing
lot happier, brother.
Losing
Let
a
me tell you
child,
what.
especially if she died at birth.
Yeah.
So that's 9 months of anticipating a life that you've already come to love, and
Yep.
then
That's
you
rough.
die. So that's a life changing
rough, yeah.
event that they both
And that was another part.
bonded over.
That was a part that they both, well, no, but they both flip flopped on that.
Oh,
you
I'm
know,
sure.
You know, just fought for a fucking while.
I'm sure.
And then apparently I came around because Pops kept stabbing it up and shit. You know?
Your mom was a drug he couldn't quit.
But you know what's funny is we look at our parents as parents. We don't look at our parents as sexual beings, right?
No.
We don't look at our parents as even relationship beings, right?
That's
Because
true.
we understand what we deal with relationships. Where I'm like, "Fuck you, bitch, peace," right? And then, you know what I mean? But for some reason, it's funny when I do it. But if I heard my dad did, I'd be like, "What kind of man are you?"
That's my mother you're talking about.
You speak with respect.
That's my mother, damn it.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to like that?
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, they're just people who've
Yep.
just dated. We just happen to be their children.
I can't contemplate any of that because both of my parents, like my mom got married a couple years later, and then it was annulled within a year. I don't
Was it
remember.
old? Fuck it. Let's get rid of it.
Well, no, there was the thing. He was a sailor. He was a Navy man, and he had
there you go.
he had to leave back home because his mom was sick. But my mom didn't want to take me and my brother back to Tennessee to follow him because she couldn't take us away from our dad. And so
right.
that was a kindness she was doing to my dad, even though she had custody of us at that time.
See, here's another thing I wonder too, is these are all stories that were told to you.
Is it true
Right.
or is it bullshit?
Well, I mean, we're definitely not gonna because here's the thing. Both my parents do not speak poorly of each other, right?
Oh, my parents fucking hated each other.
Hold on, I'm making a point. They don't speak at all. They totally don't speak unless I'm in jail. Then somebody's calling, right? But or unless I get kicked out of school, that's the only time they speak. But
Jail or
they do
kicked
not
out.
speak. But they don't speak poorly of each other. So I don't know what happened, right? I don't know the real situation. And sometimes my mother will give me a little something, right? And then I go, okay, I guess I believe some of that. And then my dad constantly, I still love your mother. You know, I can't get anything out of him. I can't get anything
My
out of him.
parents
Steel
spent my
boxes.
entire life
yeah.
talking shit about each other.
So-
So every fucking thing that they did was exaggerated by a million
But
times.
and I try to look at him and go and know who my mother is, right? And I am a little bit of like my father, and I go, man, there's this would be a problem, No, I mean, I love my mother. My mom's fucking the best, right?
Hell yeah.
But you know, I can imagine, I could see how that could be a problem, you know? So, but I can't get anything out of them. So, but also on the other end, I imagine parents make things seem a little more romantic sometimes than rather than just being, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, fuck you too with your little dick asshole. You know what I mean? Just whatever, right?
That fuck you, bitch, fuck your little dick asshole. That was my parents growing up.
Okay.
They fucking hated each other. I watched my dad
But you
push
watched
I watched my dad push my mom downstairs.
Yeah, but you watched it though.
I watched my mom come into the house and start throwing everything in his house at him.
Yeah.
Like, it was volatile and it was horrible, and they weren't even fucking married.
All right, let's go trailer parks, baby. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
But now they're best friends.
But again, they're just kids. They were just kids.
Yeah.
My mom was a kid.
Yeah, your mom was a kid.
My mom was a baby.
See? I mean, and you think of them because they're your mom and parents, but really they're just us. They're immature like us, drunk, whatever the fuck they got going on. They're missing their childhood. They're going crazy. They're doing drugs, whatever the fuck. And you go, oh, she was doing drugs. Yeah, and you don't. You know what I mean? Like,
But we circle back to the whole thing that started with it was the annulment, though. My mom's annulment to her second husband.
Yeah.
He actually stayed in our lives for a long time. Like, he loved
Oh,
me.
wait, hold on. Wait, there's another dude in the picture?
My mom's
second husband?
Yes, baby, that's what we were talking about.
Hey.
My mom had a marriage annulled from being with a Navy guy who had to move back to Tennessee, and my mom wouldn't follow him
that
out
was
there.
I missed I thought it was
But
with the father now.
He sent
Okay.
us for 5 years after that, and even still on our birthdays,
Whoa,
he would
you know
call
what?
us. He
You've
would
told me
send,
that.
yeah, he would call us. He would send us birthday cards and stuff. Like, he was a good guy.
You've told me that before.
He was a really good guy.
You've told me that before.
In fact, the two of us did not lose contact until I was 18 years old.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've told me that. That's right. I remember
He was
that.
a good guy. Like, my mom should have fucking followed him out there, because I would have loved to have grown up in Nashville. That would have been amazing.
Nashville,
that is also
Tennessee.
interesting, is where my mom wanted to raise me in Nevada, right? And my dad was like,
thank God she did.
My dad was like,
lit up like a match, dude.
I'd be one of those leather fucking dudes out there in the street, man.
Straight up, dude.
My
Like
freckles can't handle it.
Old glove, dude.
My freckles can't handle it, dude.
You look like a baseball
but just
mitt
imagine
face.
if my dad would have gave in and been like, all right, just imagine your whole life takes on a different trajectory if you're just put in one, just even in a different neighborhood, right?
Oh yeah,
isn't that crazy?
Not
I
only
would've
yours,
loved
mine
growing
too.
up in
We would have
Tennessee.
never done the shit that we did.
We
when
would have
were
never met.
kids.
Yeah, we would have never met. There,
that's
who knows? You know, who knows if
That's a pretty bleak scenario, but
It-
thanks for putting that in my mind.
I look at it. I
either
would have
bleak
grown.
or maybe you'd be a fucking weird lawyer if I never. You'd be a divorce
You would
lawyer.
have been a divorce lawyer. That's
I would have
funny.
been a used
Hey,
car
that's
salesman.
Either way, that's
What
not
can
too
I get?
bad in the
What can
money
I do to get you
situation
into
these
a?
days.
Yeah,
What can I do
You
to
like
get
this
you
Audi?
into this?
yeah. In this
Come
Audi
on, bro.
today.
Let me get you in this
You,
Audi, bro.
you got a little gold tooth. Ding. Yeah, right here.
Dang, you
But
and a shitty mustache.
all that is
the little
interesting.
shit lip, dude.
All that is interesting on little trajectories that
Looking like
send
a
you
fucked up Gomez
that send
Adams.
you into a different world. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
if you,
fuck
do you ever
yeah.
think about that? Because growing up, I never cared about music until I started meeting you guys and still, and things like that. Then I got into the scene. I didn't even give a fuck about music. I liked the scene, right? And then now here I am as a 42-year-old man, and all I think about is music all the time. You know what I mean? Isn't that weird?
Well,
If you think about it.
it is. Fuck yeah, because even back then, I liked music. I liked to play it, but I didn't really care about it that much until we started playing shit that just angered people. And I was like,
Hey, like, yeah,
I was like,
piss
yes.
everybody off.
yes, I like this. I was like, and you got to pay money to come and see me? This is fucking great.
Yeah, and that was what I wanted too. I wanted to just frustrate people
Yes.
and play loud, obnoxious shit.
Hell yeah.
And then somewhere along the way, I wanted to actually play like good tunes and shit.
Yep.
But I don't. But it's weird, and it's fun to talk about that with Jenna sometimes because she's classically trained and loves the theory of music and all these things.
Sometimes.
But all that is very interesting on how people even get into their art You know, especially when you come from a family that doesn't have any music in the family. You know, it is weird, right?
But for you, you ended up being the catalyst for all the artists in your family.
I was the
fact
catalyst.
That your dad came out about being a closeted artist.
Yeah, my dad was a closeted. My dad's an incredible poet. If he's written a lot of poetry.
I had that CD.
Oh, you got the CD? Oh shit! Well, there you go. That's
I
right.
want this CD.
No, you can't have it.
But
I want to hear it.
All right,
I have it. I have it all. I recorded it. But
I think your dad's a very
no,
articulate
he's a great
man.
poet, but he definitely is one of those dudes, man. Like that's on the sly. You're gonna do art on the sly. You know, he's like, look, I'm not gay. Do it. no, I'm just kidding.
Like,
no.
None of you found out about it until both your brother and your sister followed in your footsteps by being artists themselves. And he's like, well,
yeah. Well, I gotta say sorry about that one, Pop. You know that both my brother and my brother's, you know, he's doing
brother's
baseball.
doing fine.
Yeah,
he's
your
doing
brother's
baseball and
doing
stuff.
great.
But I'm just saying, like, my brother's playing drums and my
And your sister's very
drawing,
fucking talented.
You know, and it's like, sorry about that one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because they could have been, because they're smart and fucking sweet people. You know what I mean? Like, they could have been.
Okay. So
you know.
they could. Are you saying they could have been paid more money to do something different?
Yeah.
Well, listen, your brother's
Or
got his. He's
would
got
they
his.
be happier doing what they're doing now?
Well, that's a good question.
Your bro's
You
got
never
his.
know.
He's got his A job and then he's got his B job.
Yeah, you never know.
He's doing great at both of them.
You never know. But
and fuck, maybe he needs both of them to make him happy.
yeah, I mean, there is something to be where there is something to being happy. And here's why. Because when you're unhappy, that rubs off on your family and things like
Everybody around you.
that. It rubs off on everybody around you.
Yep.
But where I kind of come from a little bit, there's a little bit left over, I think, is never mind being happy. You need to support your family. What you need to do is make a living.
Yeah.
Make a good living. Because the better living you make, the better living your family can
Generational
live.
wealth.
It's generational.
If they see you being successful,
Right.
they will follow
So
in your
I
footsteps.
get when parents are upset when they're like, "Yeah, I'm going to be a
Like,
painter," and you're like, "Oh."
He's like, I started this business for you fucktards to follow after me.
Yeah, and then yeah, I want to be a abstract painter, and they're like,
It became successful for somebody to take over.
So you want to just spin around a room with blank canvases where you're covered.
Jackson
in different-
Pollock is my favorite. Yeah, where it's like, or just anything. I want to be a musician. That sucks, man. Like if you really think about it, you're like, oh, that's a hard life. It's hard, you know.
My family's like, oh, you want to be a musician? Thanks for following in the family business. We suck at this too.
Well, what's funny is my folks actually never gave me shit about the music thing.
Yeah.
Which now that I get
They don't
older,
suck about
my
it.
dad fucking told me, he's like, I fucking hated it, man. When you were learning how to play the drums.
Oh, I can imagine.
He's like,
Yeah, the
"Dude,
drums are the worst.
It hurt for like the first 3 weeks. And he's like, then I started hearing you play a beat that I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And he's like, you just went all over the place. Like, I wanted to play hip hop. I want to play fucking.
Yeah, your drums are groovy. You're a naturally. He's a naturally, even though he.
I never heard you play
even though
drums.
he played in a.
I knew that you were a guitar player.
Even though he played in a punk band, but his drums are naturally groovy, right on tempo.
Yeah,
Like,
the-
he's very
Nice.
groovy.
The
Yeah.
first beat that I started off, everybody does the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 bullshit. No, mine was "Smells Like Teen Spirit." I heard that.
There you go.
And I was like,
Yeah, you can.
and I was like, fuck yeah.
Did you played in a Nirvana
Yeah,
cover, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he played in a Nirvana cover
It's
band.
not a cover band. It's a tribute.
Okay, tribute.
Whatever.
Yeah, but
I'm making a
anyways.
joke, damn it. It's from fucking Rockstar.
But that's what got me
great
into
movie.
guitar, because he played left-handed. So when I looked at him on the TV, I'm like, okay, so you just drop that top chord down. And
Oh,
this-
you're a lefty.
No, I'm a right-handed, but
Oh.
he's a lefty. So
Oh, so you're watching it mirrored.
So it's easier to
There you
see
go.
it.
hell yeah, it was.
Yeah. Well, when you watch Kurt Cobain play, it's very inspiring because he's so loose on that guitar, and he found a way to find good tones so that looseness feels
worked.
good.
Yeah, it
and
worked.
that's what I noticed. I noticed that so you can have a lot of great stage presence, and the looseness feels good still. It still sounds good. It
Yep.
still feels good. Where when guys are tight, you see when guys are tight, you know.
He found a
Yeah.
way to make sure that people were like, he may be fucked up, but it's working for him.
Well, okay, I want to say something too. Can we?
He
do you mind?
got
Yeah,
me on
do
that.
it.
He got me on that video with the cheerleaders with the anarchy sign on their
Fuck
fucking
it.
titties.
Oh, dude, Your boy spilled a little seed on that one, son.
So did your boy.
Yeah. Little smells like Teen Spirit. Smells like Ian Seaman. Yeah.
You know what? That'd be a great fucking.
And why do you think I played that song at our school?
By the way,
I was like, "Where's my cheerleaders?"
That chick with the anarchy sign.
All you teenagers
Yeah, big
that
cans,
are
too.
all. Do you think you're all into the '90s? If you like, honestly, if none of you have shown up in a cheerleading costume with an anarchy sign on your titties, then you don't like the '90s because you don't understand.
That's the
You
big.
know?
That was the big. Smells like Teen Spirit. That was big, man. That was
Dude,
huge.
as soon
With those
as I
little,
saw that,
with
I
those
was
little
like,
pigtails.
"This looks like the greatest fucking party ever."
That
was huge, man.
That's literally
Yeah.
the homecoming rally right there.
Yeah.
It's the homecoming
I know.
rally.
I know, but as soon as I saw that, I was like, you got me.
That was huge. Now, do you wonder if some of his say quote unquote maybe depression or some of the that he's a lot of drugs, a lot of times I think that's like a persona that a lot of these guys are keeping because it's
I think his only problem was Courtney.
boom.
To be honest with you,
I would have to agree on that one. I think that was a big problem.
I think she didn't like the fact that he didn't want to be the Sid Vicious that she wanted.
I
Because
think listening to her, she's on Howard Stern a lot also, and she was dating Ed Norton. Do you
Oh,
remember,
yeah, yeah.
remember that?
Yep.
I remember
She was
that.
dating Ed Norton and then on to Billy Corgan, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But man, Ed Norton,
She must have some fucking like trap spider vagina.
she's I think
because she's fucked a lot of
Yeah.
very successful.
she's
people.
kind of hot. Like at the time, she's kind of
When
hot,
she-
and
when-
she plays in a cool band and fucking
when she was trashy,
Yeah.
she was hot to me. Yeah.
Me
See,
too.
I liked her best in Celebrity Skin, and then I met her at the time of that album came out. And I'm like, you're a fucking jerk.
Nah,
I don't like you.
But that's her persona.
I
you know?
like that one. What was it?
That's true.
The one with the fucking where she's wearing the tiara. Fucking. what was
Oh
it?
yeah, doll parts.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
am doll parts.
I like that shit because she just sounded like she was way too
And
fucked up.
she'd have no under on and kick
Yeah.
your fucking leg out.
She
Dude.
sounded like she was way too fucked up, and she can afford to give me the drugs that she was getting way too fucked up on.
Well, I
Yeah, but the thing is, Kurt Cobain wrote that entire album for her.
I know, and
He
I found
wrote that
I
album
found
for
that
her.
out later.
well,
and
Billy Corgan's also claiming some.
Yeah, no,
Oh, is
Billy
he?
Corgan wrote all of Celebrity Skin.
Yeah, Billy Corgan.
Oh, make me
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, yeah, right.
I'm all I wanna be.
Yeah, Billy Corgan wrote
could,
that.
I
That's-
could
that's-
see that. I could actually see
So,
that.
but you got to give a little props. Now here we go. Let me give her a little props
To
because
having a tarantula vagina.
well, not only that,
Yeah,
she
she
knows
has-
what
she
she
has
wants. She wanted to be this rock star, so she knew if she wanted to be an actress or rock star, she fucked the rock star,
Yeah.
the actor, the whoever producer. But and she's nutty. She's a master manipulator.
and she,
Again,
And
she
s-
had the best vagina on the block
And
and was the
she got a
most amount.
snatch.
The most amount of
it's a
crazy.
powerful weapon.
Powerful.
Most amount of crazy.
Powerful.
Little bit of talent.
Yeah.
Great at sex will get you everywhere.
Nah,
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
I'm sure the sex isn't really that great with her. I think she just had the best drug.
Dude, maybe.
And she's probably a party, man.
Yeah.
Like when you want to party,
I don't know.
I bet you she's a party.
A party to the point that your daughter, who inherited all of those millions of dollars,
Well-
does not want to have
well,
anything to do with
that
you.
lifestyle doesn't last.
Oh, is
though.
that how it is?
Yeah,
nowadays?
Frances Bean. And also, Kurt Cobain's daughter is fucking gorgeous.
I saw.
Fucking
Well, I
gorgeous.
saw her a couple of years ago, and she's a teenager. And I was like,
That
"Man,
lifestyle doesn't last though.
Now
Yeah.
now she's 34.
Get the fuck out!
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
way.
there you go. Frances Bean Cobain is fucking gorgeous, and she's like a head editor for
She can't
Vogue
be
magazine. She's
30s,
gorgeous.
dude. She can't be
Let's
30s.
double check and we'll
look
get
her
out
up.
of that.
She
We'll
can't
get
be
out of here.
30.
Let's double check.
Might not
Let's
be
see.
34. Might be in her 30s.
No, I think you're probably right. You know, let's see.
Jesus.
I
she's
think
gorgeous though, man. She's gorgeous.
Wait, that was 94. I think she was.
she's 30.
30. Okay,
She
there you go.
is
30.
she is beautiful.
She is fucking beautiful.
You know what she looks like? There's what's that actress?
she looks like
I forget the actress name, but look at her.
I know who you're talking about.
Beautiful, man.
she looks like Kurt Cobain. She looks like Kurt.
Well,
if
Kurt
he was a
Cobain
girl. He was a very pretty man.
Is fucking attractive.
He's a-
If he looks like Brad Pitt, man.
Yeah,
if
well,
Kurt Cobain
there was at one time that they were talking about
Was
doing a
not into
biography,
this?
like movie with Brad Pitt playing
Brad
Kurt
Pitt
Cobain.
could play Kurt
But
Cobain, absolutely.
yeah, no, she is gorgeous.
Dude, she's
She looks
gorgeous.
like she looks like Angelina
man,
Jolie.
who's the come up on her? Holy fuck.
Her ex-husband.
Who's the dude?
Her ex-husbands that come up on Frances Bean.
Yeah,
Hold
who's
on,
her
say
ex?
again. Wait, who's ex?
Her ex, or I don't know if it's husband or boyfriend or whatever the fuck it is. Anyways, I think it's a husband. They split, and that fucker got his acoustic guitar.
No, he didn't get the acoustic. He got the blue Jaguar. He got the blue Fender Jaguar.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Is that what it ended up
Oh,
being?
is that what they were talking? I think that's what they're
She
doing in
gifted it to-
Californication. You ever seen that part where he gives?
Yeah, she gifted. That's exactly it. She gifted it to him.
Hold on. In Californication, there's a part in there where Hank Moody is friends with this guy. Anyways, he has Kurt Cobain's guitar, and he gives it to Hank Moody, right? And then Hank gives it to his daughter, that ultimately gives it to her fucking boyfriend, right? So yeah, I think that's where they got that from, and it's the blue guitar there.
Oh no!
But they pulled that from a real thing where she
But
gifted
here,
it to her boyfriend.
here, Justin, real
He
quick,
wouldn't
walk
give it
over
back.
here, take a look at her.
She's gorgeous.
She is a piece of
I've
ass.
seen her
She's
a little bit
gorgeous, and she made her own career in fashion as a magazine writer and journalist and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Look at this little piece.
She's gorgeous,
Yeah.
and she wants nothing to do with her mom.
She got those dimples like her mama.
Yeah. She got her mom's
Yes,
mouth and her dad's nose and eyes.
That was the last time I saw
Yeah, she's very pretty, man.
Like, yeah, she's a cutie.
Man, what a weird life, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's a weird life. You're both your parents are these
She grew up rock and roll
crazy
royalty and
rock
wanted nothing to
stars.
do with it.
It sucks.
Well-
it sucks.
Like,
dude.
she used her connections in rock and roll to be like, oh well, also I like fashion.
Yeah,
and,
I mean-
and I
That
want to
sucks.
write about fashion.
I feel bad for the poor child, dude. I really do.
Well, hold
don't
on.
feel bad for her.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I feel bad.
I would.
She had a crappy upbringing with a crappy mom, but she
And-
also had an entire family and people that were on her side.
Yeah, but to never know your dad, I don't know what kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
shit
well-
that's
That's true. She doesn't know her rock star dad.
You don't know if you could ever trust
But-
anything your mom says.
All she knows is a year of him.
But you can
taking
just look
video.
him up, though. You can just watch videos of
Yeah,
him.
but
That's
you
pretty
know,
sweet.
I mean, just the things that I know about her. Now she fucking, breaks up with this dude. Now he's got her fucking dad's guitar. I mean,
Well, I wonder if
What
I
a
wonder,
come up.
I
It
wonder if
sounds-
that.
it
I
sounds
wonder
like
if
a
that worked its way
tragedy
out, so she
life
was
to
able
me.
to get that guitar back.
it sounds like she just might be a shit magnet.
There's definitely going to be daddy issues.
Yeah, no, you're definitely gonna. Also, in that sense, in that situation, you're definitely gonna be a shit magnet
Yep.
because you've got a
It's just
lot
gonna draw
of issues.
nothing
to
but
work through.
negativity.
Well, yeah,
to
because
you.
you don't know who is
But man,
gonna be good for you because everybody knows you're of rock and roll royalty,
But there's-
and no
Yeah.
one's gonna be normal to
There's
you.
a ton of rock,
Exactly.
there's a
Right?
ton of rock brats that have stayed in the headlines for being rock brats, and she's not one of them.
You got to just stay single, man. Just be single if you're gonna
She
be.
can't look like that and be single.
Yeah, but
No, she's gorgeous. She's got to be. She's
Get
gonna,
your rocks
she's gonna
off and
marry an
bail,
oil
man.
millionaire.
you know you gotta marry like a foreign guy that's never heard of
That's what
rock
I
and
ju-
roll. Yes,
That's what I just said. You marry an oil millionaire, and then he goes, "Oh wait,
Oh,
you're
she's Anna
also-
Nicole Smith now.
yeah.
No,
Mary Borat.
Anna Nicole Smith married that. Oh, he was the old guy in oil. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was an oil
I'm not,
tycoon.
I'm not talking about the old dude. I'm talking about I'm talking about a Middle Eastern dude that lives in fucking.
Oh, yeah,
Dubai.
that's nice. Oh,
Okay,
boy.
yeah, he's gonna be attractive too.
He'll be fun. The smell of cologne will be wafting through that loft.
I don't somehow I picture like oil millionaires from Dubai not smelling bad.
Dubai is very well
No,
to do.
they're-
That is a
Yeah,
fact.
it's the most expensive place
It's
in the
gonna
world to
smell
live.
like the nicest douche you've ever smelled.
It'll smell like the greatest
You know what?
cologne. The
I know-
greatest
but
cab
the
you've
thing
ever
is,
been in.
I know many a good smelling douche that have smelled way better than the worst smelling people I've ever.
That's
smelled.
true. Look, I smell pretty bad right now. Let's get out of here, guys.
All right.
All right.
This is a nonsense fucking podcast.
This podcast was fire, man.
This shit went all over the place.
We're just being assholes to everything.
This shit was fire.
Hey,
man.
let's title this Frances Bean. We love you.
Yeah,
Frances Bean, we
Frances
love
Bean-
you.
Frances
Frances
Bean,
Bean
respect,
Cobain.
respect, girl.
Frances
Respect.
Bean, Cobain, respect. You got to listen to the end.
I would love to meet her.
We're out. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Cheers.
Down the hatch.